Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, think about hitting that subscribe button so you get notifications when I post something new. This is going to be a quick video on how I made a piñata for under $5. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or a comment. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, I didn't record doing the big ones, so I'm going to make mini ones so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just creasing along the corrugated, in between the spaces, so that it makes it flexible and you can make it rounded. And you just do that all the way down your strip. So depending on what size of piñata you want to make in a ball, you can. So I just did a mini one and I just cut it out. And then this is a 1-inch strip, and I'm not sure because I kind of traced around a magnifying glass that I had. In the big one, I traced around a trash can lid and made the strips 4 inches. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna curve it like that so that it goes all the way around your circle. And then you're going to place your tape, whatever tape you use. You can use painter's tape, masking tape. This was just what I had on hand. So using what you have and what's available, you're going to use half of your tape roll, whatever tape that you're using, and you're going to place your cardboard halfway down the strip of tape so that it's like that. And then what you're going to do is place your circle. Oh wait, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to slice down ever so many spaces. I don't know how many inches, I just eyeball it so that it's easier to fold. Then you're going to place your circle on top of the tape and then press it over. And it's best to get this going and just work your way around until you get it to the end. Just like that. And then I'm going to cut this extra off. So I'm going to eyeball it to about right there. Okay. And then I'm going to adhere it down to this circle. And it does not matter at this point what this is going to look like, with it being all bumpy, and you can get it as smooth as you can, but to me it doesn't matter because it's going to get covered up with the tissue anyways. So then once you get this all pressed down, and there's one side of your piñata. Now what I did on the big one is I took a piece of tape and I joined the two ends together, and I just taped this together just to stabilize it and make sure that it's connected very well. And then you're going to go ahead and put a hole, and that's where I put mine, was where the joining ends are, so you can run your string to hang it up. I can't do it with my scissors. There we go. So now I have a hole. And then I'm going to run a string through there. And all I did for my string, which I don't have any out here. Hang on, let me go get some. Okay, so you're going to use whatever string I used, like that thicker, I can't remember what it's called. It's not baker's twine, it's so you're just gonna tie a knot at the end, and then you're gonna stick it in your hole and pull it through so that your knot is right inside, so that the knot doesn't go through. Then you're going to use the tape again, and you're going to do the same thing. you're going to go all the way around your strip of cardboard. And then, this is harder to do on a small one, but you're gonna go all the way around your half piece. Cut your tape off, and then, all right, so you still have like your half a circle. Then you're gonna cut your tape just like you did on the first one. And this is very important for this step because how else are you going to get that other piece in there? And make sure that you don't get your tape. This is really big tape. It needs to be like half that size. But then you're going to take your other circle and you're going to set it on top, working your way all the way around until you get it in there. And see how it's like sitting on the tape? You just kind of need to push it over and pull the tape over the top until that it's flat and against the edge of it. And you're just gonna keep going all the way around, just like that. And there is a mini piñata. And then what you're gonna do after that to keep it stable, because you don't want them to just, you know, bust it open with one hit. You want the kids to have fun, right? So what I did with the big one is I took tape and I kind of just went across, like, I'll have to cut this down because it's way too big. All right, so say this is like on the scale of the big one. So I took my tape, it's all not gonna work, but you'll get the idea. And then you're gonna tape over from side to side in different spots. So I did like 2 this way, and then I did 2 this way, and then I did the same thing on this side. So your Pokemon ball will look kind of like this when you are finished. Sorry about this angle, the recording, it's really not easy to do and get in camera. So this is what it's gonna look like on both sides, kind of. Just to stabilize it and give it good like support so that when they hit it with a whatever object they're using, a bat or PVC pipe or whatever it is, you don't want them to bust it on the first hit. Then you go into decoupage or gluing, and I'll show you how to do that on the big one. So here I'm showing you, I used a square ruler over my tissue paper, and I cut them all the same width of the ruler with a rotary cutter blade on a craft mat. And I did them all the same, the red, the white, and the black. To make it frayed on the edge, I use these scissors that are supposed to be kitchen herb cutting scissors. I don't know what they're actually called, but I cut them halfway up, and I just did it all the way down the strip of each color to make them frayed. And then I left enough so that I could glue it. But first, before I glued any of those on, I took tissue and I wrapped the entire piñata with the white tissue. Covering the entire piñata with tissue paper helps to make it so it's not like shiny and like the tape, and I wanted to make sure that I had enough for the frayed tissue paper to stick to. It's not really to cover it or anything for like color, it's just to help with the frayed stuff to stick. The Mod Podge that I'm using is the 50-cent school glue, and I dump a whole bottle in my squeezy bottle, and then I fill it with water and shake it up. So it's a 50-50% of glue and water, and it works just perfectly fine. It spreads on smooth, it's not too thick, and very cheap. And then you'll see I'm starting with the black, and I'm just doing strip by strip all the way across, and I start from the bottom up, and then I got halfway up and I decided to do the sides first. But it doesn't matter how you put it on there and how it looks, because it's frayed, so it kind of helps to camouflage any imperfections and works out pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out, and my son absolutely loves it. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!